Hey, Soul Family. Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for the subscribes, the likes, the comments, the shares. I appreciate everyone. Let's ring the bell, clear the air, and let's get an update on our journey, on our path. Hmm. The ringer went round the side of it and really never went and gave it a full ring. It just kind of skirted around the side of it, the entire ring. Let's find out what's going on with that. Difficulties. Maybe somebody was skirting around difficulties, skirting around the truth, skirting around how they were going to handle something. Maybe somebody can't skirt around it any longer. Thank you, Spirit. We have abundance that came in sideways. So something about this person's abundance is on hold. Maybe because they have not done something that they need to do to open up that portal. Maybe it's something dealing with their own sacred space, their own truth. Yeah, their own truth. What's the message? Something about this person's abundance is on hold until they can do something. It's almost like they have to fulfill some type of promise. Yeah, it's like they have to fulfill something in order for them to receive this. There's something that they have to do, and the call for it is just growing. Once again, they can't get around this. They cannot skirt around this. They have to go through this door. Has something to do with the natural order of things. And maybe this is God talking to somebody to say, hey, if you want this, you actually have to go this route. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody has to complete a mission. Somebody has a task that they have to do. There's a change that needs to be made. They can't be stubborn. They have to do this if they want to be in alignment with God. If they want to be able to rest. But their intuition is letting them know they have to. Spirit's been telling them, if you want to get any further, you will. Something about someone growing, and the growth that they're doing is it's a positive change. It's a positive change. It's like getting rid of limiting beliefs, getting rid of childlike thoughts, ideas, patterns. You're growing up. Someone is growing up. And with them, they have to grow and have a different mindset. They have to look at life totally different. Because you can't think like a child, behave like a child, and think that you're going to get treated like a man. So it's time for someone to allow some sort of trait, some sort of defense mechanism, some sort of something that they picked up from somebody else that they thought was something that was good, but it wasn't. It was actually something that repels people. It's like it's like You being raised by someone who never ever takes a shower. All they do is use alcohol on their pits, and they, like take alcohol and swab it around their other sweaty areas to break the smell. And so this person never showers. And so somebody that this person is raising, God forbid somebody did it like this. But this person is raising someone who sees this person never take a shower. So they grow up never taking a shower. It's time for them to adopt something that they grew up thinking was okay, but it's really a turn off. It really repels people. It disgusts people. It's one of those types of things. And it's definitely time for this to happen. This is the perfect time for this to happen right here and right now, at the present moment. It's time to drop that. Let's see. Bottom of the deck. The Chariot. Someone wants to move forward, but they know that they have to fulfill an obligation in order for them to move forward. Someone is going to be traveling. It's like they want happiness. They see the clarity. They want it. So it's almost like this is, I feel like something that someone is resigning that they're just going to have to do. With the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Rods, and the Temperance card. This is just something that this person understands they are going to have to do. I feel like they're okay with it, to be honest. We have an the Empress. Let me put these spectacles on so I can see these cards. Ooh, yeah, the Empress. And this is something that is clarifying the growing. I feel like this person is growing, not just growing themselves, but also growing as far as understanding the understanding of this person growing on them, or their love for this person growing, or their admiration for this person growing, or the commitment to this person growing. But whatever it is, it's about this Empress. Whatever is, something is growing, and it comes as a shock and a change. Not only does it come as a shock and a change, it comes as like a wish fulfillment in a way, because it's like walking out your back door every single day and walking around this great big bright object that was stuck on the ground, and you mow around it, you planting flowers around it, you parking your car around it, you walk around and this big object was in stuck in the ground in your backyard. This big bright object every single day. You never really looked at it. And you kind of got pissed that it was there. You said, "Oh, I wish that it was never there." And then one day you stood back and you stood on the porch and you looked at that big object and you go, "That's a fucking star. That is a star that fell from the ground and is stuck, fell from the sky and is stuck in my ground." And I never noticed it. It's one of those types of realizations that somebody finally see what they never saw before or what they refused to see before. What else? But something has to change. Something had to change. But you know, change is a constant thing. And you know what? Change is not just a constant thing. This is way too many for us, for all of us. But we always have to keep it in the perspective that sometimes we will sit here and crucify someone for something that they did a long time ago, giving ourselves the benefit of the doubt that we've changed, but never giving them the benefit of the doubt that maybe they've changed too. Something about the way that someone views this relationship had to change. And it's definitely changed. And it's definitely changed them. Because they see this relationship a totally different with the Knight of Cups. I feel like this person wants to come through and they actually want to apologize to this person for if they, caused any burdens, concerns, headaches. Clarifying that rest, we have the world and the star. I feel like this clarifies somebody has definitely learned the lesson that they needed to learn. They've gone through that portal. They've matured. They're on to the next level. At the same time, someone is also receiving their wish fulfillment. Someone is also receiving everything that they prayed for. That they held on tight to this dream, this gift, this if God gives me anything, God will give me this one thing. Something that someone decided that they were going to work for, work at. Because before they took it for granted. They didn't try. And they're looking at that. But now they definitely want that equal give and take. What's the message? 4 cups. Like I said, Spirit said somebody has to do something before they can get what they really want. You want that promotion? You got to do what I ask. But here it is. Whatever it is that somebody wants, it's right here. It's just reach out and grab it. But somebody's having maybe some issues, some concerns, because they're afraid that maybe somebody is defensive after a period of, you know, not wanting to be bothered. Maybe someone feels like they're blocked. We have the flew out to the side actually, the Four of Wands, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. Mm-hmm. It's like someone's desires to have this, to reach this, to get this. Someone Someone wants to reach out and just grab this. But they're thinking about things that they did. They're thinking about this empress knowing about their deepest, darkest secrets, and it's almost like they something about this empress, something about who she is, what she has, what she brings to the table. Something about this person is so magnificent that this person almost like it's like it's a lot of respect because we have the Hierophant, we have the star. It's like this person understands this empress is not just a regular person. That they understand who this person is. Like this person has some great power, this great purpose, this seat right next to God. That whatever they work on, whatever they ask God for, whatever they try, it's like it happens. Everything that they ask for, everything that they put together, it grows. And this is what they're seeing about this person with this empress, because where this empress is, everything grows. And this person wants this abundance. They want this, but they know they have to go to this empress. They have to right a wrong. There's no way around it. There's nothing they can do to get past it. Everything that they did to create it, it's already known. It has already come out. This is this is karma. This is them having to deal with to clean up their own karma. This is getting that mop and that broom out and cleaning up their own shit. Taking care of their own shit. But what scares them, what makes them nervous, and it's not scary, it's just what kind of makes them nervous is that they feel that this person already knows everything. Everything that's already happened. They feel that there is nothing that this person doesn't already know. That's their biggest fear. That's their biggest fear. Their second biggest fear is that if they don't do what God is urging them to do, they have no choice but to face the justice, the just due, the just deserts of what they refuse to do. I mean, this person is looking back at, you know, decisions that they made in the past and stuff like that, and where it got them. And where it got them was just having to defend themselves. This person is looking at all that. But it's time for something to change. This person, they want that new beginning. They want that success. They want that abundance. They want everything that they've worked hard for, but they feel some sort of block. They feel some sort of stagnation. Something ain't moving. Something ain't moving. Thank you, Spirit. We have the King of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Coins. But these all came in sideways. Yeah. It's like Spirit is saying here, everything that you've been working hard for, everything that you've been working hard for, it's right here. It's right here. It's on the precipice of change. But in order for you to unlock that key, there's something else that you got to go take care of first. There's somebody that you got to go see. There's a right that you have to, there's a wrong that you have to make right. There is a truth that needs to be told. There's something that needs to be cleared up. There is a mystery that needs to be put to rest. So Spirit is saying, until you can do what you can do, I won't do what I can do. What about this lesson? What about this star card? What about the world card? Somebody's getting ready to travel. Someone's life is getting ready to be totally different. Completely different. We got the Page of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups. I kind of feel like somebody, it's not just somebody. It's like people are just going to be looking at this, whether it's the Empress, whether it's somebody else that went and whether they were able to make it right or not, whether they allow their lower vibrational self to get to them, or they allow themselves to be, swayed again by outside forces, by some type of black magic, somebody trying to keep them low vibrational. But it's like they're going to be just watching somebody heartbroken. They're not going to be looking at somebody who's heartbroken. They're going to be the ones who's heartbroken as they look at somebody who's in abundance. It's almost like, yeah, Spirit's saying, okay, if you cannot take care of what you need to take care of, if you refuse to do that, if you refuse to make right on what I told you to do, if you're saying, no, I'm not going to do that, and you want to and maybe let your pride get in the way, be bullheaded or something like that, or whatever, go ahead and do that. Let me know how it works out for you. Because what you're going to be doing is sitting there watching from afar, brokenhearted, feeling all silly and stupid because you had an opportunity to make a move. Nose is kind of going crazy there, but you chose not to. What's the message, Spirit? Please do subscribe. I am trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. Also, please like. Please like the videos. It helps with the algorithms. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else? What's the message, Spirit? Anything else from this deck? Thank you. No? Nope. Okay. So something about, with this person, they have a decision. They got to make a plan. They got to make a move. It's like they're still kind of worrying about what everybody else is worrying about, what everybody else is thinking about, instead of worrying about themselves. And that's what they need to do, is they need to worry about themselves, and that's it. Bottom of the deck, Three of Swords. Telling you, someone has a decision to make. Sometimes it's like some people, they don't want to, if you've been 100% right, then stand on it. If you've been 25% right, don't stand on that. Go apologize. Okay? If you've been 50% right, don't stand on that. Go apologize. If you've been 35% right, don't stand on that bullshit either. Go fucking apologize. Don't be just left out in the cold because someone decides that, number one, if somebody else spoke the truth and you know they spoke the truth, but you mad because they spoke the truth, because you see what this person is looking at the truth. This person is looking at everything clearly. You can't get mad if someone sees everything for what it truly is and calls it out. You cannot get mad at that. What you can get mad at is somebody who lies to you, continues to lie to you, and you continue to lie to yourself by believing that bullshit. That's what you can get mad at. But you can't get mad at somebody who continues to tell you the truth. Mm-mm. Thank you, Spirit. We got the Seven of Coins, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Staves. Once again, if your math ain't mathing, and you could possibly have been the one to cause some heartache, some heartbreak, some distrust, some mistrust, some awkward moments, some skeptical times, just because it was your ego, because you wanted some attention, because you wanted to make it seem like you was the big person. I think you should do a little bit of reflection, and I think you should kind of like understand that mm, maybe this person is protecting themselves against you. So at that point, sometimes in order for us to grow, some people, they have to just go. They have to just go and make that apology. They have to be the ones to make that move. They have to be the ones to put that in place. They have to be the ones to say it's not about their ego or their pride or nothing like that. They got to be the ones to do that, because as they do that, it's like they allow karma to balance itself out. What's the message, Spirit? Something about them changing. We have Judgment, Knight of Staffs, Three of Coins, and the Five of Staffs. Yeah. So they're changing, all right, because they're starting to look at who they were around, who they allowed themselves to be influenced by. things that they did, uh, things that they did that they needed to drop, you know, thoughts or shit that they said, or ways that they acted. They would watch somebody else act negative, and they thought that was cool, but it's not cool. Drop that shit. That shit makes you look stupid. It's like, they had to have a wake up call. They had to have a wake up call. They had to really look at themselves about maybe how they was rushing in and doing this and doing that, without really thinking. Not only that, but how much it was making them look like a fool. What it was doing to them as a person, to how everybody viewed them, how everybody looked at them as far as, were they trustworthy? Were they this? Were they that? Were they this? I mean, they had to look at all of that. Spirit said, "You want something? I want something too." And this person is actually kind of shocked because they actually never thought the spirit would make them, will put they spirit will put the arm in their neck and get them up against the wall. Oh, you want something? I want something too. It ain't just about you. You want to go to the movies? Get in there and clean that nasty ass room. Oh, do you want to use my car? I bet you when I come home, whole house better be clean. Bathroom better be sparkling. Car better be washed. You want to use it? Fucking with y'all. I don't let nobody drive my car. Nobody. I don't care how clean the car is. But yeah, they realizing that they had that it's like this person has been maybe coddled all their life, or somebody else they always had to go make it right, so this person felt like they never really had to do anything. But now they're seeing that, no, maybe you were spoiled, and maybe that was the problem. Your ass was spoiled, but everybody ain't trying to spoil your ass. Two of Cups, Knight of Swords, Hangman, and the Emperor. So yeah, this person, they want to have some type of communication. They want to step in. They want to go talk to somebody, but they're hesitant because they were sitting here thinking, "Oh, well, I'm not going. I want to talk to this person, but I'm not going to make a move because this person's going to come and talk to me." The Spirit said, "You keep thinking like that if you want to, while you on the outside looking in." Keep thinking like that if you want to while you on the outside looking in. Yeah, I feel like somebody they was really spoiled. Like everything was just kind of given to them. Like they just wanted to they could point at something and someone would be like, "Here, let me give it to you." And therein lies how you created this freaking monster. But now they are starting to see that this high priestess, she ain't giving in. She don't give a damn. And looking like she don't give a shit who you are. You gonna step to her. And that's that. Because she already knows. She who knows. Spirit already said, look, if you want what you say you want, you got to do what I tell you got to do. I kind of feel like that's the only thing that someone is grappling with is their ego. They feel like if they are the person to go to someone first, that they're going to lose control. They already lost control. You are out of control already. If this fits the story, you are out of control. Take that one too. Anything else, Spirit? Before I read them down. Something about divine timing. Karma and Pandora are BFFs. So this is divine timing. This is the time for somebody to get your shit straight. Somebody needs to meditate, relax, request peace, joy, happiness. Something about Grandpap is here. Hi, Grandpap. And something about a daughter. I happen to be a daughter. I have a Grandpap. It says pray for your children always. Yep. Something about the seventh house, partnerships. That could be romantic partnerships. That could be whatever type of partnerships. You know, it says, where are you going? The game is just getting started. Yeah, there was somebody had to deal with some evil energy. I think that was what they needed to put behind them, and maybe that evil energy is what's keeping them from moving forward to do whatever they need to do. Something about somebody being guilty, and then two for the price of one. Somebody else is just a one-trick pony. They do the same thing over and over and over, but the thing about them is the illusions are over. Somebody can see right through their ass. Something about truth, success, and victory. And warning, there's a scammer that's around. You know, when you rely on God, He gives you favor. People need to realize that when you rely on God, God is the one who gives you favor. Something about someone's 10th house. Career, success, public image, something about that. It may be at something about a distorted view. They have a distorted view of themselves, their public image. You know, something about somebody needed some self-reflection. You know, somebody is 22 master vibration. Maybe they're in their a life path number of 22, but they are somebody else is outranked spiritually by levels. They understand this. They understand this is the power of that empress. They outrank people spiritually by levels. That's why there was so much growth. That's why so much power. There was so much justice. Everything that was right underneath this empress, and where this empress was growing, where this empress is, everything was growing. Your intuition is what's telling you this, and also your power is growing. Something about maybe blood. Could be blood of your ancestors or your relatives here. Something about somebody needs to wait. Could just be you're with a karmic right now, or maybe something's not really working out right now because you're with the karmic. Who do you think you are? It's like somebody needed to look at themselves to kind of check themselves, like who do I think I am? Trying to treat somebody like this or trying to treat somebody like that. Somebody had some trust issues, and there was a long backstory with that one. Something about the tea was spilled, baby. Oh, and somebody else, there was this 22 master vibration, and there's also a 33. And then we also saw somebody outranked spiritually by levels. But there's somebody that's got that energy who's an energy vampire. But something about a new opportunity that's going to start soon. I'm going to leave that right there. Please subscribe. Please like. Please come back and see me again. Thank you so very much.